Welcome to the Sunday Sister Session number 13. So hopefully everything is going to work out okay today because I'm doing it from St. Lucia, so I'm hoping that the connection is going to hold up. Hey guys, thanks for joining. So I'm waiting for my sis to join. I'm hoping she's going to because I've already been live once and tried to call her and she didn't answer. So anyway, come on, Lise. So the idea of our Sunday Sister Sessions is to have a bit of a giggle, keep the vibe high, and just talk about topics that we don't feel are normally talked about. So hey Knitmatics, thank you for joining. It is absolutely beautiful here in St. Lucia. It has rained every day, but it's still warm, and here is the sis, and we just get to chill out. Which come on, the sun.
Hello. There you are. Hello.
How are
I'm
you?
Sorry about that. I couldn't see you on thingy at all. I couldn't see you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. No one joined either, so I closed it because I was thinking maybe the connection's not good or something.
Yeah, it just didn't tell me that you were live.
Oh,
I just kept seeing you, but there was no live underneath.
how odd.
Oh my gosh, I apologise, I'm just slurping. Can you see me okay, Jen?
I can, but you keep freezing out a bit.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who's watching, are you able to see Lisa's video okay? Is it just me? Yeah, this is a bit of a trial because I'm in St. Lucia, Lisa's in England, so we haven't done it before when we're not in the same country.
In the same country.
Lisa,
oh my goodness.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to fiddle around with my lighting. I do apologise. I've got these lamp things. Look what happens when I turn the lamp off. I've got one of those like rings, okay?
Yeah, the rings, yeah.
Right. Oh, look, off.
Oh.
You see the difference?
Blackout.
On, a bit more. Oh, Mummy's joined. A bit more.
Hi, Mum.
Oh. So that's the best it can do.
Disco.
I tell you what, now I've got an actual lamp on my face, like my bedside lamp.
There we go. And she's there.
I'm in.
Lise, is your internet connection okay? Because you keep freezing out.
It's fine. Mum says I look ghostly, which is perfect for Halloween. You are absolutely fine on my side.
But you're not fine on my side. So, guys, if you're watching, can you see Lisa's video okay, or did she keep freezing? Just tell us that before we start. So we don't
okay. Yeah.
So how are you?
Oh, been better, but I'm fine. Yeah, no, I'm all good. It's actually been an amazing week. It's been fantastic. I've had the best week, which is really, really nice. Yeah. I was just like, it's just so nice to work. Like, I know we're about to go into another oh dear, this is my child issues, you see. Oh, it's freezing a bit, but not too bad. Emma's joined us. Do you think I should host the live and call you, and then maybe the signal would be better? Oh, I don't know. But I'm sorry, Jen, I have to leave you to go and see Lily. I know, so you've got to talk again to the camera. Hang on.
All right. So, guys, today's live, when Lisa does join us again, is going to be about the planet a little bit. So we'll go through our usual sort of format of things that we did this week and recommendations and things like that. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for joining. But we wanted to cover the planet, and the reason why, and I'll go into it more when she's here so I don't have to repeat myself, is I saw David Attenborough's documentary whilst we were out here. I watched it on Netflix, and if anyone hasn't watched it, it's about, I think it's titled My Life on the Planet, and it's going from the day he was born and all of the stats through to today, what we are doing to our planet, how we are killing it. And then, as I was getting depressed, he came up with some solutions. And so it really inspired us to want to talk about this today. And perfect timing, she's back.
Back in the room.
So I just did a really, really quick overview on what we're going to talk about today about the planet. But if we go back to our schedule, have you had anything funny happen to you this week?
Oh, funny. Oh, poo pants. I'd forgotten about the funny bit. I was concentrating how the challenge went. Right, what did I find funny this morning? You go first because you've got something, haven't you?
Yes, I do. I'm just finding her name.
You tagged
so
me
I
in
get
the
it
post
right.
this morning and I was
did.
chuckling to myself.
So good.
Isn't it the best? When you wake up in the morning, it's my favourite thing to look at something funny, just to start your day laughing. I think is a brilliant way to start your day.
I love that. I love
that. A brilliant way to start your day.
Exactly. It just sets you up, doesn't it? And
I don't want the doctor away. I'm on a roll now, Jen.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Or something. I just thought with the dreaded C word and lockdown coming in and things, I just felt it was really important to laugh. Oh, and Kelly's seen something that's made her belly laugh. Dude, tell us. I love a good belly laugh.
Me too.
And I was watching...
To the point where I nearly wet myself. That's the best.
Yeah.
In a weird way. That sounded really wrong, didn't it? As though I enjoyed... Yeah, no.
So, I was watching Jamie Lang's podcast, as I do. I said last week, I recommended it.
I know who he is now.
Oh, good. He's on Strictly.
I know, I'm just teasing you because you were like, I've met him before and you don't remember.
Well, he was interviewing someone, a lady, and I just really loved her. She was just so funny. And her name, bear with me, is Disgrace Campbell. She's Alistair Campbell's daughter, and she's so hilarious. And she's written a book, and go and check her out on Instagram because her feed just had me belly laughing. She's a comedian and she's also written a book.
But we need to do a disclaimer that she's exceedingly crude.
Oh yes,
Even my standard.
Yes, she is. She's naughty. She's very naughty. Well, I love it. I had such a giggle. So her Instagram, will put her details in the description.
Yes.
Oh, and do you want to read out Kelly's comments of what she found really funny?
This crazy chick singing with toothpaste. That might have been me.
It was indeed. Kelly, she had me belly laughing as well when I watched it. So if anyone hasn't watched it, it's Lisa's reel involving toothpaste one night on her own.
It's so funny because my friend, she commented, she was like, I feel you, I absolutely know where you're coming from. And I was like, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Like, I posted, I mean, it's so unflattering. And Redders wrote, it was sexy until I could see up your nose. That's why I said, like, I dare you not to laugh out loud or shit yourself because it's so disturbing.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
So maybe that can be your funny thing this week.
No, that was the funny thing last week. I just need to get my game on. But I wanted to ask you how your week went with the challenge of giving someone a compliment every day, or anyone a compliment.
Yes, it went well.
Not the same. That would be weird.
You look wonderful today. Why, thank you very much. It went really well.
That's like you're moving with them. If anyone hasn't said this to you, good morning, hello, nice bum or something, isn't it?
Yeah, Jake bought that for me and it's in our hallway. Just in case no one's told you this before, today. Yeah, it's great.
I
No,
love
it went well.
poster.
It went well. It was for me, because I was travelling, and we've come to St. Lucia. For me, it was more about really complimenting people at their hotel who, like,
Oh,
you know,
nice. Oh yeah,
the
because you haven't got anyone else to talk
no, and we
to.
can't. We're not allowed to speak to anyone. So it's either complimenting myself, my husband, or the staff at the hotel. So, and for me,
Hi.
which was really nice, because you should always be appreciative of people who are working with you and doing things for you,
Yeah.
and
100.
even if it's one of our cleaners was wearing a really lovely colourful headscarf, and I was like, oh my god, your headscarf looks amazing. And we then got chatting and started talking about her daughters and COVID and
Oh,
life here and life back at home. And, it was really nice to just connect instead of going, oh yeah, thanks for that.
yeah,
So
that's
yeah, I
lovely.
think it
So you're
worked well
making
for what it
friends.
could do. Yes,
Sorry, sorry, it's really hard because of the delay. I end up interrupting you without meaning to. Sorry.
that's all right. Don't worry. I do worry about what we're going to be able to actually post from here, but we'll see.
Kelly, I will do some more for you, I promise. I nearly did a silly one today. Kelly's asking for some more silly reels.
Yeah, you need to do more. I love them.
Oh, I need to
I
get
love
on it.
them.
I
Yeah,
want to do
they're
some
good.
dancing reels as well, some like actual real dance, like not silly ones. I will do silly ones as well, but I quite like to do some actual dance reels too, because I love
Yeah,
dancing and I miss it so much. That for
yeah,
me is the thing that I'm missing the most.
really, dancing.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to dance in public. You have to stay seated
I know.
everywhere. Like I checked the
Well,
government
you
website. It says,
can dance like down the street, Lise. Put your headphones in and get a
I mean,
groove
I
on.
do.
I don't doubt that for
Oh
one
my
minute.
God, I have to. I need to find it and post it, okay? I'm going to try and find a way of sharing it on Instagram. It's hilarious. Oh my God, this is going to be my laugh of the week thing because I just couldn't stop belly laughing. It's one of those meme things where it goes, we've all been that person kind of thing when you're listening to music on your headphones and they've clearly taken like CCTV footage of this woman who looks like the kind of person that would not just start break out into dancing in the middle of the bus stop.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
she
yeah.
looked like really mopey, and they've put music to it. Oh, it's hilarious. I'm not gonna do it because it will spoil it for later. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
find it and post it.
and post it. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, it's so
Need a
funny.
good laugh. Need a good laugh
Yeah.
in these times, definitely. Um, so I was saying to the
Oh,
guys, I bought. Go on.
sorry. I was just gonna say about the compliment thing. I
Yes.
was finding it really helpful because it was realigning my thoughts in terms of from being, if at any point I was feeling judgmental about anyone, like giving the compliment helped to like override that kind of tendency for judgmentalness.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was so interesting. It was lovely. Like, and I found myself giving people the benefit of the doubt much more
Yeah.
readily than normal.
Ooh.
Yeah, and like that feeling of like harmony because you're just like looking for things to like in people. So it just helps you have that sense of like camaraderie in a team and
Did you feel that after you had given the compliment to the person, or was
it
that
was more to do
you
with
were
my
thinking
mindset.
about
I was trying
compliments?
because I was in that mindset of like, oh, let's give people compliments. It changed my mindset overall. Does that make sense? So like
Yeah.
not after giving a compliment, like specifically, it was just as a whole, it changed my mindset.
Nice. Like
You
it.
needed that little sound bite there, didn't you? Do it again if you like.
Thanks, Lisa. I'll let you know. Oh dear.
Oh my God. Wait, what's Kelly
Oh,
saying? She's saying, well, I'm waiting for a joke. Well, I complimented you both on a post on here. Oh, that's very
yes, you
true.
did. It was
And
lovely.
lots of
Thank
people this
you.
week be fair, I found it easy as I do it anyway. Oh, you see, professional.
It's very
Yeah,
good.
Kelly is very appreciative and lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to be taskmaster and try and push us on because
Let's
we've
do
got
it.
10 minutes to go. I
Ah,
know that we've had a few issues, so we might need to run over by a couple of minutes. But so our topic for today is about saving the planet. Yeah. And the reason, well, I saw David Attenborough's mission statement, which is his documentary, and it's kind of like, because he's in his 90s now, he's saying, you know, this is my message to the world, to the human race, and you know, if this is what I depart with, then I'm proud. I can't not leave this earth without passing on this knowledge. And the documentary at the start made me feel very depressed, because you know he basically goes from the day from when he was born, his career and what he saw, and they do stats of how many people in the world and how much of the world percentage is wild, and it just ticks down. So he goes
oh,
through every decade and ticks down, and the population's going up, and this is going, emissions going up, and you start to feel really hopeless. Like, that's it, we've effed it. I was saying to Jake, well, great, you know, great. We're all gonna die.
great,
We're all awful.
great,
We should kill it. We should
thanks.
kill the human race anyway. Leave the planet to the animals. This is literally what I was saying. Jake was like, "Whoa, just watch
Whoa.
the program." And and then at the end, he then said, but look at these examples. Sorry, I've got bugs. Look at these examples. The bats. Look at these examples of different countries of what they've been doing, little tiny pockets, and how over the space of 25 years they've completely reversed the damage that the human race have done, you know. And then he gave examples of what we can all do individually, because for me, you know, I'm an educated person, but my mindset towards it all before I saw David Attenborough was, I know there's a problem, but what can I do to make a real difference? Nothing. It's a drop in the ocean, and I will try and do my bit, but it's not going to help us. We're on the road to destruction, and that's it. But actually, the things that he said made me feel like, okay, well, if I can do this, because the things that he gave were really simple things and small tweaks that you can do in your everyday. And I thought, well, he said if 25% of the population actually did this, we can reverse this. And so I then now really want to try and sort of push David Attenborough's documentary, because beforehand I had a different sort of opinion, not an
Attitude.
opinion, but attitude. And the things that I'm going to do, I wrote myself a little mission statement. So I got really into it.
Come
I
on
was like,
then,
right,
tell
Jake, in the
us. Tell us
morning.
what it is. We all want to know the positive changes that we can all make.
Yes, okay. So things like, he was saying that the way that the amount of meat and fish that we're consuming, each consumer, is just not sustainable. And so if we reduce the amount of meat and fish that we all eat, then that will really help. Okay.
Okay.
Things like so what the UN are currently doing is setting up no fish zones to try and help the fish to be able to culminate? Is culminate a word, or have I just made that up?
Cultivate? Are you trying to
Cultivate,
say?
yes, thank you very much. Cultivate, and actually, because they then have the space to cultivate, they then push through into fish zones, and that has really helped. So
Amazing.
for me, the things that I'm going to do is look around my house and look at what single-use plastics I have, and come up with solutions to swap them out.
Amazing.
You know, cleaning products, washing up liquid, washing
I'm so
powders.
happy. Do you know what? I've been using ethical products since my teens, and it's just my way of life. Like, I just don't, you know, I just have always bought those ethical brands, and I get so frustrated when I see the supermarkets full of, you know, Persil and blah blah. When, you know, one awkward day, I was shopping in Sainsbury's, and these two mums were having a natter in the aisle with their laundry powder in their hands, and I just said, "Hi, sorry, excuse me to interrupt you, but did you know that those products that you've got in your hands kill the fish in the water, and they're really bad for the planet? And actually, you know, there's other brands like Ecova out there that are really good." And they just looked at me and were like, "What just happened?" Like, but like I just stopped doing that, like being this kind of crusader now. But I'm just so happy that it's now being talked about and that people are starting to think about these things, because it's so easy to change your shopping habits.
It is.
And it's readily available now as well.
Yeah. And like things
and
like
it's
with
not
my
there,
business.
ask your shop to stock
Sorry?
it.
Yes, exactly.
I said, and if it's not there.
Yeah, and things that really annoy me is like when avocados come in wrappers.
Yes.
And bananas come in wrappers. They have their own natural wrapper. Why put them in a wrapper? And it's things like that. You know, going to the shop and forgetting your bag for life. What's that?
That gets mum's goat as well.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like if you go to the shop and you forget your bag for life, and then you buy a plastic bag. I set myself a task that if I forget my bag for life, I'm only going to get what I can carry. And then I'll soon remember that bag, you know.
Well, I have one in my bag at all times, like a little beautiful fabric one, actually, that Mum made for me.
Yes, yeah. Mum made me one as well.
If I forget my bag for life, like in the car or whatever, I get so upset. I get really upset about having to buy a bag. I'm like, oh no. But, you know, isn't it amazing to think about how everyone just used to get plastic bags, like without even thinking. And now that they're charging for them, it's just a massive difference. It's fantastic. And in Tesco yesterday, I noticed that Maybelline are recycling makeup. That's so good. So you can like pop your mascara in there or whatever, because you know, I don't put that in the recycling because it's dirty. Like I can't clean it. It takes forever to try and get mascara wand. But yeah, you can just pop it in there and they'll do it for you.
Amazing. That's really
amazing.
Good.
Maybelline.
Kelly did also make a good point earlier, and she just said, I've heard lockdown has actually helped. And yes, Kelly, you're right, because we weren't able to fly everywhere and do all of the things that we normally did. I mean, did you see the photos of Venice when the first lockdown happened? All the wildlife came back in. There were dolphins in the canals, and you could see the bottom of it for the first time. So, you know, nature only needs a break to get back. There was a really scary statistic that David Attenborough has worked with scientists and said if we carry on in the trajectory that we are without changing anything, by 2100, we will start to become extinct as a human race.
Do you know what? That's what makes me laugh as well, is that for years people have been saying the planet, we need to save the planet, and it's like, no, dude, it's not about saving the planet. The planet will survive. What we need to do is save our habitat so that we can survive.
Yes, exactly. We need to save ourselves. And
save yourself.
That's one thing that he was really, really clear about. He was like, you know, people are saying, oh, stop thinking about the environment and things like that. And it's like, no, mate, it's your kids' kids who are going to die. you know, so, and I think that's something that was really scary to me, that in 2100 the human race could become extinct.
Yeah, but we're all about positive, aren't we? So we're not getting...
No, exactly. So that's what I'm saying, is that just gives you the motivation to go, do you know what? We're not at the point where we can't turn this around. Let's do it. And so I'm pumped to like try and make a difference. I don't know how little old me can make a big impact, but I'm going to try.
Do it. Well, you know what? You're having an impact on me, on the people that are watching today, and then they might talk about it, and, you know, hello, butterfly effect.
Yes, exactly.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the David Attenborough thingy, documentary.
Do.
I'm going to.
I'm going to put a link in the description for
Yeah.
the it's on Netflix. You can also buy his book or his audio book if you want to listen to it. So I'm going to put all of the links as well. And I've started to do links of things that I recommend. Products that you can swap out and things to swap out from single-use plastics. So as I'm finding these things, I'm sort of adding to my little list. So that is able to be shared as well.
And I now use, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but instead of washing up sponges, I use loofah.
Loofah, yes, I've got that on my list.
I use loofah now to clean with. It's absolutely, it doesn't scratch your non-stick pans. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I use Ecover for dishwasher powder and laundry liquid. And Ecover have just been bought out by Unilever. And when that happened, I got a bit upset thinking, oh no, like thinking it would be another Body Shop scenario or, you know, where they just get all their ethics fly out the window. But actually, I since found out that Unilever have been working closely with the Ellen MacArthur Foundation. And the Ellen MacArthur Foundation is all about having a circular economy, so thinking about your product from manufacture through to end of life, so that you are thinking about how it can be recycled and reused and put back into or regenerated into something else. And Unilever have been working very closely with them, which made me excited, thinking that they've bought Ecover. That must be as a result of that. So I thought, okay, I don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I can carry on buying my Ecover. And they've got really sexy new packaging now. And also BioD, I use them for hand wash and for cleaning products around the house. They smell incredible, and they're made in the UK in Yorkshire.
Wow,
and if you're in the mainland, I think they, I don't know if they do it UK wide, but I know they do it in Yorkshire, where they'll collect you can buy these big litre bottles, and they'll collect them when they're empty and refill them for you.
That's good.
And that is another thing, to use refill stations. A lot of your health food stores, local independent health food stores, they have refill stations for your Ecover and BioD.
They do. One other thing is I've got a Brita filter water thing. Brita filter, water filter. That's like my water hot bottle.
It's like the water hot bottle. It's to do with water.
I just noticed I say that. Oh dear, that's funny. Brita water filter. Is that right? Yeah. And those plastic the filters, you throw them away. They're not recyclable as far as I'm aware. And 100 million of those plastic filters, which are like this big, go to land waste every year. So I found a filter, a water filter, which has refillable filters that are all good for the environment and fine.
Well done.
And it's not expensive either. So I said to Jake, right, because the Brita water filters are so expensive. It's like £36 for 6 filters.
Yeah, I know they are, yeah.
The other company is so much cheaper. So I'm moving over to that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, and also like cat litter. Because I haven't had kittens for a long time, I got cat litter, and then one of my clients actually is involved in a company that does compostable cat litter, because there are so many tons of litter that are thrown into landfill and aren't good. And so
I did not know that, and I would not have thought about it either.
I didn't think about it. And this company, what they do is it's all biodegradable. They can give you a little home compost box if you want it, but they give you a month's supply. You then put it in, you take it out, and there's a little box every time you need to change the litter. They come and get it every month, or you can use it in your own garden as home compost.
Amazing. See, there's so much out there, and it makes you feel good when you're using it too. You know you're doing a bit.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hi, Kitty.
Hi, Redders, and hi, Kitty.
Kelly said she uses lots of litter. Amazing, Kelly. I'm going to put the details. It's great. I'll put the details in the description. So yeah, there's so much that we can do, and
Yeah.
I'm just like super excited.
Was there anything else that he mentioned in the documentary, David Attenborough? Birmingham. Remember that?
Daddy or chaps, daddy or chaps. What advert's that from?
That was that. No, no. I was talking about the Philadelphia advert where she goes, Birmingham.
Stanley?
No, not that
That
one.
one?
That's the main
Oh,
advert. We're showing our age now.
I know.
Yeah.
What
So
else did he say? I'll have a little think about that whilst we're talking. I'll try and remember the other bits that he was saying.
but don't worry. I think it's good. Just like, oh, the other thing I was going to say. Oh, because we're going to do a challenge based on the planet, aren't we, this week?
Oh, yes.
So we were thinking of if there's anything in your life that you can think of that you can switch out easily to something that's environmentally friendly, whether it's stop using single-use something and get reusable, or whether it's you start changing your brand so that the ingredients are cleaner, or that their company uses recycled products already. But also, if you've got a favourite that isn't environmentally friendly, write to customer services and tell them how important it is to you that they start to think about it.
Yeah.
That's also like customer pressure, isn't it? They do respond. So, you know, we've got to use our people power, like our spending power to
100%.
make those changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
if no one's buying these things, then they won't stock them.
yeah. And also, when it comes to money as well, there's ethical ways to invest your money too, where, you know, not choosing banks that, you know, do arms dealing and stuff like that, and have a bit more care and consideration who they invest in. You can find, like my mortgage, I asked my mortgage broker for an ethical mortgage. He said, in all the years I've been brokering, no one's ever asked me for that.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
Redders is winding you up.
I know.
You need to mention your 12 days.
Yes. Oh, Kelly, you're so sweet. Yes, so I am doing an incentive. So at the moment, I did a post, I think yesterday, saying if you tag 10 friends in to this post, you'll get a £10 voucher to use off of my home fragrance range. And then you'll get entered into a draw, which is going to start on the 1st of December, and it's for the 12 days of Christmas. So every day for 12 days in December, I'm going to be giving away a Just Jennifer home fragrance product, gift wrapped for you for Christmas.
Oh my God, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
So get involved. It was my birthday post, I
am going to... I'm definitely tagging 10 friends, and I'm going to buy... I'm trying to decide whether I want to buy the wax melts refill or if I want to get the swanky candle in the lovely jar. I'm debating which one I want to buy. I've got your wax melts on at the minute. Yeah.
Yay! Yes, and Redders is taking the mix, saying, "Is it raining, Jen?" Yes, Redders. It's actually not raining right now, thank you. If it was, you wouldn't be able to hear me because it's that loud. It's like
I love
full
it.
on rainstorms, but it's so atmospheric just to sit. We've got all glass. I had a shower today, obviously.
Just today.
I had a shower today, and because we've got one of those outdoor showers that overlooks the sea, it was raining on me in the shower, but I was like, I'm not getting clean because the rain's dirty. So I was in the shower and like getting dirt on me. I was like, I don't think this works.
Red has made a good point that I can't win the competition because I'm family. That's true.
No, everyone's in it to win it. It's all done. No, it's all done. It's all done at randomly. So there's 12 prizes to be won, guys. There's enough to go round.
Don't worry, Redders. I'll donate mine. I won't keep it. I'll give it away as a gift.
Oh,
if I win.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
He's just trying to reduce the to increase his odds of winning by trying to get out as many people as possible.
Monkey. Yeah. Do we have to announce a winner for?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
I don't obviously have the product here to
Of course
show.
not. Oi,
I'm
Regis. What of a funny mood are you in today?
What's he doing? Is
He's
he
just like
causing
conflict.
trouble?
Yeah, he's trying to wind up.
Clearly there's no golf on then, or football,
Yeah.
or cricket, or rugby, or Strictly?
Oh my gosh, I need to watch. I haven't been watching it and I love it.
I love it. I haven't watched it either, actually. Right, so it's not the scent, but today's prize will be a room spray.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Lovely
It will be
jubbly.
a room spray. It's all toxin free, natural, and you can spray. I spray it on my laundry, you know. Once I've taken
Nice.
my clothes out of the wash and I hang them all on the clothesline, I spritz all above, and then it just falls down. And
Lovely.
it's lasting scent. It's nice.
Nice.
So, what are we doing? Right.
Who is it? Who won?
Hey,
Who won the room spray? Oh, it's now my screen's frozen. Oh, Queen Bee. Oh, Queen Bee, 1973.
1973.
Do we know Queen Bee 1973?
No, but she was watching last week.
That's so exciting. Congratulations, Queen Bee. I quite like that name, Queen Bee.
I do too.
Yeah, that's great. Empowered sounding, isn't it?
Love it.
Might have to make a t-shirt with Queen Bee on it.
Oh yeah, I like it. So we are going to post all of our recommendations and links and bits and bobs in a second. Regis has said she can buzz off. I think he's a bit gutted that he didn't win. He's really naughty today.
No, he's naughty today with his sense of humour.
Yeah, so I'll be excited to see if people do take up the task. And please do, everyone, watch the David Attenborough documentary. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and I'm going to think of a new thing, another extra thing I can do, like environment-wise.
And for my business, because a lot of my stuff is either recycled, recyclable, it's all sourced from the UK, it's all eco-friendly, natural, you know, so I spent a lot of time, you know, making sure that my products were good for the environment or not damaging to the environment. Even my wax is biodegradable.
Amazing.
So the only thing that I thought I could do is when I send out packages, I print off delivery notes and put them in the box. So from now on, I'm going to email the delivery notes instead of printing out paper.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, I like this a lot.
Yes.
Oh, it's such a shame that some people are joining when we're just finishing the chat. Hi. Shanghai. That's a very good name. I love it. I have no idea how to pronounce that, and you can't speak and tell us. So I'm sorry, I've completely botched your name, but thank you for joining us. It was like, it reminds me of in Bridesmaids when she goes, "No, I'm Mrs. Iglesias."
It was nice to see you.
Yes, you too.
Everybody from joining us.
Everyone so much for joining us.
Yay.
Yeah, it's been lots of fun, and we will carry on through lockdown.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, it's going to be fun during lockdown to do these, you know, because it's going to be just like a bit of fun and a bit of letting off steam when we can't see people. So I'll be looking forward to these sessions even more than I do now, because it's just a bit of feel good. So if anyone's got any things they want us to cover or talk about, or if a topic is close to someone's heart, do send us a message. Just DM one of us and we'll look into it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you so much, everyone.
Have an awesome week, babes. I wanted to say babe.
Babes.
Babes.
Okay,
I'm in a funny mood.
I know.
I think Regis.
Watch Lisa's Instagram today, because I feel some sort of reel, or she's going to come out with all these videos. She's in one of those moods, I can see. She's got the minx in her now. I think Regis has just unlocked the minx in Lisa with his humour today.
Okay, I have to go. I have a situation. Bye.